Hello, everyone. Whoever is joining here today. This is a little bit of a different day today. We're going to be doing some film review rather than we might play some games later, but at the exact moment right here, we are doing some film review. We are going to look at the games that I've played and just kind of go from there. Give me 1 second. We're going to get things set up. Let's see, let me get to the right link. Hello, viewer that has joined in. I can't see who it is, but thank you for joining us. We are just getting ourselves all set up, ready for action. Just going to post one little thing here, and there we go. All right, well, hello everyone. So good to see you today. We are going to be doing some film review. What this is, you can see right here. I am looking at YouTube recordings of my past few games. And what we'll be doing is looking at kind of what went right, what went wrong, and everything else in the middle. Now I got admittedly kind of lazy when it came to writing down the names of things, so I am gonna check that out. So my apologies in advance with that. But yeah, in this video, please feel to comment, to criticize, to figure things out in any kind of way. Let me just kind of wait for this to start. That was... Okay, yeah, I did not write... Well, like, maybe it's this day. We'll just write it here anyway, because I'm really bad at recording stuff. So this is Taylor M. Great. And this was a match against Steel Song. Now, for the purposes of time, usually when I'm doing film review, I'm only going to kind of look at things that I've lost, because while I can benefit from winning... ultimately I want to see the games that I have lost. Okay, yeah, it was this guy. Cool, great. Well, we're starting off horrible then. Not horrible, but it just kind of happened like that. But at least I know the name, so we can be a little bit better about it. So let's go ahead and get ourselves started. And as always, feel free to comment, criticize, complain in here about kind of what has been happening. So... I'm gonna have the sound off during this time because it's just too much noise. So our camera setup is a little bad with our hand. We can sort of figure out what's been going on. Let's go ahead and look at this. So we have, yeah, I realized my camera's off. We have a mystery card, rabbit. Let me see if I can't. Sorry, give me 1 second. We're gonna fix because this isn't showing everything. There we go. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Now you can see the screen a little better. But either way, so we have Castle, Rabbit, 2 Flynns, a Sisu, and some mystery card that hopefully I'll fix. Oh yeah, that's just a Maui. So in this situation, I would probably do Castle, Maui, Merlin, and maybe a Flynn. So I'm doing that. I do both Merlins. And what am I doing? We were talking about pins and what is. Oh, I got a pin too. I'm like, okay, cool, great. I do. Why did I do that? Let me see if I talk about it. What's up? Here, Richie. This comes from like participation, going like, and even then it just. Oh yeah, that makes it tough. But hey, oh damn. Well, hey, one day, yeah. Exactly. Oh, nice. Why the hell did I do that? Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess my thought process was like I was really kind of going for. Oh no, I put the Sisu back. I just kind of like have a bad camera angle. Hopefully that gets fixed. Yeah, I mulliganed into a much worse hand. I remember that. So very tough situation. All right, so let's kind of.
Thing on my...
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to fix the camera. It doesn't work. I'm like, cool, we'll just go ahead and scoot. But that gets us a better idea of the hand. So we have Sisu, and we have that. Yeah, there we go. We fixed it.
There we go. All right. All right. Oh, let me shuffle.
Go ahead and
I'm gonna
get
go
us
ahead.
down.
I will ink a Maui, and I'll pass turn.
So yeah, Ink Maui pass, which is not great against Steel Song. You know, you really want to kind of make sure that you're getting it, like, because turn one can be pretty big. And you know, if it gets there, it gets there. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But like, you want to be able to have things on board to deal with problems, to deal with issues. Give me 1 second. Okay, Daisy Duck. And then we're going to go ahead and get Flynn. We got another draw to another Sisu, which is even better. You know, what's worse? Ink Snake for Flynn Rider. Makes sense. He's going to ink. We're going to get... He's going to get things on board. He's going to get Piglet. And then I reveal friends to hand. So in this situation, I'm thinking we don't get Flynn Trigger, but we get probably that's. What do you do in that situation? So well, I guess I'll ask it. What do you do in that situation? You know, we have options. We have 2 B preps and we have Sisu. So like by turn 6 we can stabilize, but of course that's by turn 6. So instead we probably gonna ink Crab and play Sisu is probably what I'm gonna do. Okay. I wouldn't hate inking Elsa, but like I kind of, even if it means not getting a great turn 4, like I feel better about that I can draw into some sort of turn 4 play. He's gonna ink Ariel, and then he's gonna do that. He's gonna look for songs. He's gonna be there. Cool. Quest for 3. All right, I draw a Flynn. So,
I'll go ahead and I'll get Flynn Rider to hand.
Did I forget the effect?
Sure. And then I'll go ahead and I will draw for turn. I'll go ahead. Ooh, let's see. How many cards in hand?
4.
Okay, so I'll gain 3 off of Flynn's effect.
Okay, cool. I just did it late. Don't do that. Don't do that. Gain the effect on time. It is important.
At 3. So she'll go. I'll get the hit it 1.
Hit Daisy.
And I'm gonna do a move. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna have Flynn trade with Piglet actually.
Huh.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and ink a Flynn Rider. I'll spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to get Merlin Rabbit. His effect, I'll get a draw. And then, Sisu's already did that, and then your go. Yeah, I don't know if like doing Flynn was my logic is that he's building a big board, and I don't want to sit there just because I'm expecting him to like, oh, what if we get value? Like, I'll find the value. We'll figure it out. Sisu's big, and he doesn't really have a great way of dealing with it without singing. Okay.
Right, I think that logic is sort of sound. You know, it's one of those interesting situations where, yeah, you know, where like I'm at 4 ink, so I can't get Elsa quite, which would have been the ideal move, but I can sort of like deal with stopping Piglet moves because he's gonna get something else on board. He can get some, like he gets Daisy, he gets 3 more lore. So I'm like, well, it's a little bit inefficient. It stops my progress from going. I don't think it's a horrible move. And he's not. He could trade with Sisu. You see his hand; he has a bunch of options, but like, he doesn't really want to do that as much because like if he grabs your swords, then he still can't really attack with it. He has to like pay for it.
Okay, fantastic. I'll go ahead and get my hand. I am discarding. Here's my 5.
Yeah, but of course, yeah, that's gonna change things.
All right, we'll go ahead and get those.
That's gonna change. It was a crazy handed discard though. It was so weird because he discarded 2 Naveen's, a whole new world and grab your swords, which like is definitely an option. Because like he's saying a whole, so it just you would have thought, okay, he's gonna, well, he can't really ink anything. I guess that's his issue. So he kind of like had to do something because he only had 3 ink at that point. So I guess that is the play, but it feels really bad. You may as well, like, because my board is not great. I can deal with things, and maybe the move is to just kind of like not lose all your utility, but it happens, you know. And then he finds something to ink, and he's gonna play something. He's figuring things out. I do fucking Pride Lands.
Not great, but it's better. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I'll ready everything. I'll go ahead and draw for turn. Let's see. I am at 4, and I haven't done anything.
So I guess I just Maui, and then we go into location, and then take out Ariel.
Okay, fantastic. And then that gains you a lore.
Ink the Minnie Mouse.
How much willpower do they gain? Okay, fantastic.
What do I do?
Okay, fantastic.
Here's what I'm gonna do, because I do this for film review.
Let me see.
Unless I need to.
I'll go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and I will ink a Minnie Mouse. I'm gonna spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to play
For Maui, Maui,
go into the Pride Lands.
Private Lands, and then Sisu trade. Yeah.
She'll be at 3 damage now, and then I will pass turn.
Okay. So yeah, I'm setting up a trade, which is unfortunate. But like, there's only one trade. I'm gonna get probably a Daisy trigger, unless he wants to trade Daisy. You know, he can totally do that. Naveen is gonna sing Storm Rage on Sisu. Cool. So now he can't really trade with anything.
Okay, I'll get a turn block in my hand. Alright, I'll go ahead and I'll draw for turn. See.
Okay, so we are at turn 6, and we have a lot of different options. I could either, because Maui can go into, or I can crab if I really want to and get him going there and save the Maui. But I can't deal with the whole board. But I can. I don't know if the location is the best move or what is the best move, but we'll go ahead and see. Let's see what I do here, and then see if I can affect anything. Okay, so no crab play.
I'm gonna go ahead and I will ink Chernobog. I'm gonna spend
Okay,
1, 2,
ink
3, 4,
Chernobog.
to play Queen's Castle. Then 1 and 2 to move both characters into
Okay, yeah, so that's what I do. I kind of add pressure with Castle, because he can only do so much damage to the Castle. He doesn't have a lot of rush.
Saying something. Yes.
So I'm kind of like forcing him to deal with it.
Right? Yeah.
Which, like, he can figure it out. You know, he inks Piglet, and then he does 3, 4 Robin Hood, and then Pete. So he's going to do 5 to the castle and take it out. He...
Alright, I'll go ahead and draw for turn.
Oh, did he fuck up? Did he fuck up? Did he fuck up? No, it's opponents. Sorry.
Alright, I'll go ahead and draw for turn.
I was about to say, like, wait a second. Okay, so no actions. So he can't be prep. That's fine.
Being on targets. I'm gonna go and spend 1, 2, 3,
I don't really... Well, like, no, I would want to B-prep this board. It's a very B-preppable board.
I'm gonna go ahead and I
These are
will
what boards are made
spend
for.
1, 2 to play it, please go. And then you're go.
Okay, so he does that. I'm kind of surprised he didn't take out... Okay, I'm just going to wheel.
Alright, I'll discard 5.
So that's, I think, all the B-preps. So that sucks. I'm with... Like, I remember he was scared of the 4th one. I'm like, okay, well, news to you, buddy. I've got nothing here.
Now, I have to use that hand. Okay.
Let's see... Get the hand. He's really scared of that 4th B prep, so that goes in. He'll take the brawl, which is a... I mean, probably the best target, honestly, because like I have a lot of utility of what I can remove. I do have Medusa, which helps, but And I just got into it Elsa, which helps, kind of. I can't really do much right now, but I think the move is that what is the move right here? I can either, because he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so he can go up to 17. So I guess it's either I can't get rid of anything with Elsa without some help. So I guess the move is Medusa bounce and try to get rid of one thing and then just kind of, or maybe I just set up for the next turn, maybe get 2 goats out there and then kind of figure it out from there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll go ahead and play Madame Medusa, and I'll
Okay.
take your Devine. I'm gonna go ahead and I will ink a Friends. I'll spend 1 and 2 to play Madame Mim Snake.
Yeah, Friends was a good ink.
I'll go ahead and quest home Cusco. That'll put me at 9, and then you're go.
Okay, so he's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4.
Did filter out much of my deep breath, so I think we just
Get 15.
He's gonna be at 15 now. And I am at 8 ink, so I don't really have much I can do, especially with getting rid of. Okay, I'll get Mimfox my hand. I wasn't seeing any Mimfox. Glad I've seen him now.
There's Memfox. All right, we love Memfox.
Okay. And you can still say multiple. Okay. Okay, here's my 6.
All right, this is his 3rd wheel he's done, and that's all the wheels now. So he has done everything. He has wheeled me successfully. He has emptied out my hand. We are here. We are just kind of.
I do have Mim and Rabbit now. Okay, I'll go ahead.
Okay, he's gonna get that 4th B prep out of my hand that definitely exists. That isn't, out of not in my deck. He had no targets, which sucks because this is totally a B preppable board. He's gonna grab your swords to deal 2 damage. He's gonna sing strength to get. He's gonna clear my board. This is pretty much a very unwinnable game. You can figure it out. Like, I think if I.
Oh yeah, it does stuff. Yeah, it gets you there. It gets you there.
So the fastest way, and I'll see what I end up doing. But looking at it out of the picture is that I play Broom. And then I play Madame Mim to get Broom back. That'll be 4. Madame Mim goes into probably Daisy, probably Daisy at this point, because that's, a few little bit lore. That put me at 4. Oh no, the real move is that I do 6 because I'm at 8. I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Tremaine, which is a little less than ideal because he'll take out something probably like Cinderella, but that's a little bit more targeted. And then I bounce with Mim, and then we take out 2 things, which is not perfect. We have a little bit of connection issues.
1, 2, 3. I'll play Madame Mimfox. I'll get Merlin back.
Did I draw twice?
Oh yeah, both of our screens went out. It was tough. Alright, I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go ahead and play Merlin Rabbit. I'll do the effect draw. Both.
Why do I have 9 cards in hand?
So I'll take Cusco out. I'll get draw, and then Madame Mim.
Oh yeah, Cusco. Cool.
That. I'll have Madame Mim hit into. And 1, 2, 3. I'll play Madame Mimfox. I'll get Merlin back to hand. I'll get the draw off of that.
Oh, am I stupid?
I'll have Madame Mim hit into
Okay.
the Daisy deck. And then I will go ahead and I will, let's see, I'll ink a Sisu. I'll spend 1 to play Magic Broom, and then 1 to play Turnabot, and then you're go.
Maybe I just wanted to get more options, but yeah, okay. So let's imagine what he would do. So let's assume Cinderella. That's the smartest target for him to take. Assume Cinderella does not exist. He is at 13. He has 8 ink. What the hell does he do at this point? Because Tremaine would be back in hand. I would just have a few more cards in hand that I could ink. And then we have connection issues. He plays Rapunzel for nothing, which is kind of an interesting move. Quest for 2. So he'd be at 14 if he didn't. If I didn't make that play. I would draw, and I would have the move again. I would be able to. I wouldn't have these 2 guys on board, which I guess is the bigger issue. But these aren't like.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend 1, 2, 3. I'll go ahead and play Madame Mim. I'll get Magic Room back to hand, and I'll go ahead and have Madame Mim hit into Ariel.
Okay, hit Ariel. I take
I'll
2.
go ahead and spend 3 for Madame Mim. 1, 2, 3 to play Sisu, and then we'll do 1, 2. Yeah, right. I was gonna make sure you plan it out. We'll do 1, 2 to play Madame Mim. I'll get Turnabot back. Or thinking on target.
That was a better move, but like it's still not. See, the better move. So what I should have done is that we should. So like Ariel would not be there. The better move would he would have his board, or Cinderella would not be there. The better move would be, turn. It would be a little less ideal just because of like what's because he would probably like play it smart. But the better move would be to play. Just keep bouncing Tremaine because at this point you want to focus on removal. Yes, it is cool that I quest with those two characters, but at this point my thing is I don't want him to get any more board, especially because I'm so behind on ink. So we go to the beginning of the turn. It's like, yes, I go ahead and play Tremaine. He probably takes out the Ariel. Now he has two things on board. That'll put him at like 14, 15, 16, 17, and then I would if we played it smart, I wouldn't have been able to get anything, and then this fucking card. He would play 99 puppies, and like that, it would still get him there just because this card is. No, it wouldn't because he'd be at at 14 because Cinderella wouldn't be there. He would have he gains one lore for when they quest, not double lore, so he'd get 15, 16, 17, 18. He'd be one short down there. And that's and that is the game. Oh shoot. Yeah, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna see. I thought I had this. Let me see if it comes up. Okay, it's just YouTube. Okay, it didn't come up. So let's go ahead and I'll put this up then. Let's go ahead, capture 5. Match. Steel Song. Number 1. Focus on removal, even if. I think that would have been the better way to deal with it, because if I can bounce that removal, then that's really helpful, because then I am able to say, hey, you have to start fighting more for stuff. You have to play a little differently. And because I have things in hand, he might be a little antsy to it. Or he might, to play differently, like play more of his 1-drops, which I may be able to deal with easier. Yes, I was in a bad position because all 3 of my B-Preps and my Sisu were gone. And a lot of my removal was gone. I don't keep track of how many brawls I had. But still, it puts him in a much tighter spot to where I have some turns to be able to figure things out, and I can hopefully exhaust more of his resources, force him to play more aggressively because of those issues. And number 2 is just like bad hands happen. That was a horrific beginning, so I had to play some really unideal moves to get there. Just 3. Sometimes bad cards are good. It's always gonna 99 Puppies is not a deck that you're gonna see in a lot of competitive situations, because for the most part, it's just like you have to be doing well already. So if in a single player game, if you're simulating oh, this is what this deck's gonna do, then 99 Puppies is amazing. But in the competitive scene, you are going to have so many you're not going to always have a really big board, and especially because you have to quest, which requires the things to stay on board, that makes it a little more difficult. It's not quite as easy to just go oh, okay, I put everything on, then I quest everything. If you can combo it with things where you can quest when you drop them, then that might be something. If there's an effect that says, oh, this character can quest the turn they are played, then that would be fantastic. But even then, that's still a big combo. So, we'll see. Let's go ahead and go to the next one. As I said, we are only going to focus on the games that I lost. He was playing some really funky Robin Hood. I think I may have played. I don't think I played this guy, but he's playing this really fun Robin Hood deck, which is fun. And I played multiple Robin Hood decks. I just kind of had all the removal is what ended up happening.
to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to play Sisu.
That's the best move down there. Just because, like, yeah, Robert Hood's there, and Robert Hood can, like, attack into stuff, but, like, he's a 3/6.
And then I will pass turn.
I think he's concedes at this point. Like, Beast could do something. Yeah, it's tough. Damn. Very unfortunate. Okay, but let's go ahead to the next one. I lost to Brooms. Let's see what we could have done better, because Brooms... The only note I have here is LMAO. So we will see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and block this window. Oh, wrong one. Cool. So y'all can see my board. Cool. So we are playing Zention, who is playing... Amethyst Steel has so many different variations. So, I mean, nowadays you can't see... nowadays you can't see you know, too much, but you know, yeah, you can't see too much with the what people are playing, but what you are able to see is just kind of them. I don't know what I was going with that, but I should clarify. Let me just get some water. You can't see what they're playing anymore, which sucks. But even when you can see Amethyst Steel, you don't know what they're playing. You just know they're playing those colors, but so many people have different versions of that deck that it just kind of, you know, gets weird. You have to really prepare for it. This hand is great. Oh my gosh. Ink, put back the Maui and get something. Oh no, I did that for the Maui, which is great. So Brooms, cool. Usual play, Ink Mini, play Flynn Rider, and then I'm assuming he's gonna Sisu, very standard. He's gonna ink that. We're gonna play Broom, and he took out the because he did both to take out Mini, which is a very interesting move. Do I double Flynn? No, I do. Okay, I think it was smart to not double Flynn. Because I'm already double Flynn, I want some protection in the event that he can, like, deal with it. And I want to get some card draw, because I have no hand right now. Because he gets rid of one of the Flints. And he's questing for 3. I'd probably trade with Kuzco. Okay, no, I let him do the trade. And then we kind of give up the yeah, I'm kind of giving up in the early lore gain, which, like, we could see what we do with that. I didn't ink 2, which was kind of probably a mistake. Oh yeah, because he does, like, this, like, Tiana thing, like, which is crazy. Let me pull up, because I think I'm gonna try to set it up like this. I'm gonna try to because I did something really cool when I was streaming that I can hopefully get set up again. Not streaming. I was working on a video. There we go, if it's relevant. Alright, cool. So let's do Tiana. Yeah, so Tiana's effect. When this character is exerted and you have no cards in your hand, opponents can't play actions. Which that saucy B prep I've got means that I can't play actions. She also has resist +2. So I am not getting there as nicely as I'd like to. I have to do a lot to get rid of her. And I think that's why I gave up on the Flynn Gambit, because I knew that I wasn't gonna be able to because he was focusing on having no cards in hand. So I'm just like, okay, I'm behind on ink because I fucking forgot to ink for some reason. 2 Tiana, so I can't really deal with that as effectively. It is just kind of tough. We quest. I can take out one of them.
Want to go ahead and have Merlin trade with Mickey Mouse? And I'll get the lore.
Okay, no, that was wrong. What I should have done was taken out the Tiana, or like I have Merlin play because then I would be at 9. I would have deal 2 damage, then have Mim deal the other 2 damage, and Mickey would be there. But that's fine. We can trade with that because we'll figure it out the other way. And then I can just kind of because then she would be out because he's in a quest. I also can't play. He's playing a crazy stun version of this deck, which is amazing. I took out the Tiana. Now I take them out, but now it's a lot more resources than I would have liked. And he would have had other things on board, but still, I think I would have preferred. Because then... And then we're hoping for the ink. We can do that. Or I don't. Oh, it's the same idea. I actually kind of like that move.
Okay, I'll go ahead and ready everything. I'll draw for turn. I'm going to go ahead and spend 1, 2, 3 to play Sisu. I'll quest with Elsa. That'll put me at 9, and then you're go.
Okay.
Okay. All right, I'll go ahead and draw for turn.
Medusa is a tough draw on there. I think I just play Medusa. I think I'm just like, okay.
That'll put me at 12. I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Madame Medusa. No targets. I'll pass turn.
So we just kind of have to deal with it like that. Mickey Mouse, which is tough. He has quests.
Let's see. Oh no. No, you're good, you're good. I'm going to go ahead and quest 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll put me at 16. I'm going to go ahead and ink go. I'll spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll go ahead and decrypt. And then I'll pass turn. Go for 18.
No, that was the right move because he would have quested for game. So I did have to do that, which sucks, but like, it happens. Do we have removal? We don't. All right, cool. Brooms just kind of got there, and I think the biggest misplay, and like let's go back to it, is my goat play, because one, it would have put me up and I wouldn't have had goat loss. So let's go ahead and go back to where that was. So I have goat. I have goat on board. It's my turn. So Tiana. So Tiana. Because I'm focused on like getting rid of something. So let's say because they both quest for 2. So we have Merlin. I hit Tiana for 2. I bounce and I take out Tiana that way. That puts me at still 8. But then I'm able next turn. We don't have Chernobog. I can even ink. I would hate to. No, I would still have Chernobog in hand. But like, I would just ink Chernobog instantly. So I'd have one more card in hand, and he would probably trade with Mickey Mouse. But that's fine. And then what? Okay, Maui goes in. He would quest for the same amount. So well, no, he wouldn't quest for the same amount because Tiana would be gone. So like Mickey Mouse is still there, but if he's being smart about it, he'll hit with Mickey Mouse. So imagine that is not there, and he would quest for 3. That put him at 9, 10, 11. And then I would Maui and take out the other thing. And the board at this point would be relative to the same, except I'd have a goat, which I may have just inked, but like it's fine.
I'm gonna spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll go ahead and play Elsa. I'll have Maui hit into the peak. I'll take 3. No.
And then at that point, it's just like such big differences that's hard to say. But like, yeah, he'd be behind like 2 or 3 lore at this point, which I think that would be enough for me to be able to kind of figure out a few more plays. Obviously, very tough ending there because, I drew the one card I don't want to see. But, yeah, overall, just kind of, a lot of the biggest issue, not that one. Biggest issue we're seeing is that Number 1. Focus on not losing card advantage. Even if it takes more cards, I'm not losing advantage because I'm bouncing it. I'm not losing like yes, my board presence changes, but if I'm not losing cards in hand, I prefer to have that. I'd have one more card to be able to have options with and to figure things out. Number 2, take care of the biggest threats. Because Tiana's saying I can't play. I can't play actions. I can't play B prep. I can't do stuff like that. So if I can just leverage that, that would have been the best thing to take care of. Even if I would have the threat with Mickey Mouse, I would either force him to trade, or he would just try to unoptimally put his Mickey Mouse in danger. Then I can deal with it much easier because he doesn't have resist. And yeah, I think those are the biggest things. Sometimes you don't draw, but that's not really a note that I can put in. So yeah. All right, let's take a look at our next game. Just write down that I did watch this. All right, so I did beat Blurple, so we're gonna skip that game. Very long game, but like we just kind of figured it out. We had a bunch of crap, and Blurple doesn't really have removal, so it's fun. Great. I was in the potty. BRB. I'm back from the potty. And then this next one. Oh, we won everything else. All right, what the hell? Good job, us. Yeah, because we beat Emerald Steel. Let me at least write down the names of these people if I can. I'm gonna put it on the smaller screen. So we had that was. I like to see if I face people again. We have Nutmilk. We have Sage. 242424. And then do we play Sage again? Yeah, we played him twice. And I talked a little bit about stream about how we were successful at that, and then T Dark was our last guy who I've played before playing Ruby, because oh yeah, he was the guy that double dimed me. So very unfortunate he didn't quite get there, and then we did a lot more. Oh, I forgot to put one more. Okay, well, let's see, because we eventually. Okay, great. So, oh no, that was just videos. We were doing the exact same film review here. Yeah, there's me watching me. I'm like, oh my gosh, we did it. We looked at film. Oh my gosh, it's proof that I actually do it. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's go ahead, and since that's pretty much it, so let's go ahead. I'm going to, let's see, because that was, Vegas is over, my training isn't. Let's check out this next one. Let's do, this is a very long video. I'm going to do the shorter one because I don't want to be on for too long. Let's do, my L's are asleep right now. I think this actually is like the next one because, oh no, because I have to update it. Sorry, camera's on, and I did play. Let me make sure this is correct. Freezem, Good Buddy. Oh, I played this man so much. Let me see. We have Freezem, Good Buddy, Good Buddy. Okay, I did play this. I don't know why I didn't put it down that much. Nor did I write down the results. Let's go ahead and figure that out real quick. Alright, yeah, I got bodied. And then I think we probably won those. Oh no, I lost. Oh, he's playing Amethyst Emerald. So I ended at 6. And he got it again. Then this was a Ruby Sapphire that we won. And then he's playing a different deck, and I remember winning that. And then we played, did a lot of talking, because I think Pixelborn was down. Jesse TCG. And then we won that one. Cool. The classic recovery. And who is that? Does Jesse TCG. Cool. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take a few seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and use the restroom, and then we'll be back. BRB. Right, hello, I'm back. Cool. Do some review. So we got into it a little bit. Let's go ahead and get ourselves started off. Let's see, make sure we are actually starting at the beginning. Yeah, bad hand. We want to get the 1-drop, so that's about right. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, we got it. We went second. Broom. Oops, yeah. Fix this. Yeah, he sort of countered the Flynn play with that, so let's go ahead and click this again, make sure it keeps doing this, because I click out, but let's see. He's going to play Lawrence, which is a good card to play. We love Lawrence for Crab, and we'll go ahead and get the draw. That's probably a good play. And play Ink Minnie Mouse. No, because I had to ink something to get there, so I'm going second. Crab, get the draw, standard. Not going to quest because he doesn't want damage on him.
go ahead and quest one with room. Looking at one. I'm gonna go ahead and beat Minnie Mouse. I'll spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Merlin Go. And I'll dance room for effect.
Yeah.
Draw.
Draw. Cool. Okay. Don't want to quest because that's just an easy kind of trade with Lawrence. Even though he doesn't want to do that, like it's very possible, and I'd rather kind of deal with it a different way. Because he's gonna Zeus. It's bad though because they have Chenpo. Like if I had Crab, Chenpo would be done for. Is it just like I just can't get over Chenpo? That's why I lost, because I forget this game kind of. No, bad idea. Yeah, because now he's gonna do the trade with even if he does Lawrence, it's a much easier trade for him. Even Chenpo can honestly like hit, and that would be a good trade for him. Really, my only goal is that I hope that I get into a Maui. Yeah, he's gonna do that. Rabbit, I'll get the draw. There's Maui. Yeah, that he's gonna Zeus. God, he's gonna see all the removal. Jesus.
I'm gonna go ahead and draw turn. I'm gonna spend 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go ahead and play a Rabbit on the draw.
Yeah, because I don't quite want a Chenpo right now, just because yeah, no, I play Flynn Rider. Because I was 6, so I had to do something.
I'll go ahead and spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll play Maui, and I'll have Maui and Merlin going to Chenpo.
Maybe Flynn would have been better because he's gonna trade. It's like I'm not gonna get value off of Flynn.
And then I will go ahead and I will quest with
Yeah, quest with.
Quest one Flynn, looking at 4.
Yeah, go for it. Because he's gonna deal with this one way or another. What happened? Yeah, he got the damage. 2, 3. He's gonna Zeus. Yeah, he was just seeing a lot of his removal. Hey, XJumpy. Yes. So I am doing set champs. I will see how they go. I don't expect to do great at them, but film review like this is gonna be kind of what's gonna help me out with it. I'm not doing one this Sunday. I work Saturdays, so none on Saturdays. I'm doing one this Sunday. Not this Sunday. That's the one I'm not doing one because I'm going to an event in Irvine. So I have one scheduled for the next Sundays after that, and there's technically one on the 27th, but they haven't done signups yet, and they're being weird with it, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. But I'm like, okay, like if it happens, it happens, and if it doesn't, I'm not worried about it. That's kind of where I am with set champs right now. I'm just like, okay, if would love to see it. But if I don't, it's not the end of the world. I'm not really like kind of losing sleep if I don't go to any. Are you going to any set champs? Elsa's gonna. I'll take 4 now. He has 0 attack. Probably the best target other than no. No, he's on opponent's turns, so yeah, that wouldn't have really done much. Other than that, he can't quest. Maybe that's a good. Let's think about it. If he quest, because other than like Lawrence can like he could have just bounced with Mim, but he get less value that way. And then he gets Rabbit, and he draws, and then he inks a Chernobog, and he's gonna do that, and then he dies, and then it doesn't really matter, I guess. Gets the draw. I had to kind of like, I'd love to double castle, but like I couldn't have done it quite then because I need to deal with the board. He has 3. Gotta do go, put him 18. Fox, put 19. And then do 4. That takes it out, or I guess he quested. Damn. All right, cool. Yeah, that was a tough one. That was a tough one. I think the biggest thing down there was just kind of like, he had a lot of removal and I didn't have a lot of removal. I just think things didn't quite click in the way that we probably would have liked to see. Not in anything amazing, but it just kind of happens sometimes. And XTNP left our chat. No worries. We're hanging out here still. Thank you to those that are still watching. As I said, this is a much more quiet time compared to others. But yeah. So tough one on that one. I don't know. Like there's a lot to learn from there, but it's just tough. You know, you hate to see it. Let's go ahead and check out our Emerald Steel matches. So we're looking at oh, sorry. Give me a second. It's hard work looking at stuff. So I'm just gonna kind of take a few seconds to reconvene, get some water. Alright, so lemon lime. We'll see what we did. So pretty decent. We have a decent 1-2-3. Not a great 1-2-3 because no Sisu, but you know, decent. We'll live with it. He has Daisy. He avoids the Simba, which is fun, and then Quest. I'll get Sisu to hand, so I get my ideal line. So we can figure. Except I'm inking bad things. What do? I guess I think the move is the Quest, and then hope we get something better. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and I will ink Sisu, and I'll spend 2 to play Flynn Rider. Okay. That's my only turn 2 move. Oh yeah, and then that's killer right there because I can't really deal with evasive without some tough removal, which I have brawl. That is a move, and I can definitely brawl something if I really wanted to. I don't want to brawl something this early, but I can. I can totally brawl something if I want to. What am I brawling? Okay. Okay, no, that was stupid because then he's gonna take me out, which I think he does. I think I'm like, oh, there's no way with like 1. Let's see what he does. Okay, this fucking blue. And then of course B prep. That's what you want to see when you're doing that. Is the B prep to the bottom of the deck. Another B prep. He'll never know what I have now. I got a Quest, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3 on the blue. That'll put me at 11. I'll go ahead and ink a Flynn Rider and I'll pass turn. Yeah, he just had a bodyguards. I'm like, I can't. He had the craziest win con. Oh my gosh, he just fucking. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. What do you do on that? What do you do on that? You just bodyguards. I get him again, and I kind of figure, okay, we need to focus on early game removal. I don't have a 1-drop, so that makes it tough. We'll see what we do. Yeah, and like that, for some decks, like that is just kind of, you're really only out is you know, getting the Sisu. Okay, he's gonna do it. What did I do? I'll go ahead and I will brawl Simba. And I'll deal 2 damage to Daisy. I'm gonna spend 1. What did I do? Yeah, so I did pretty much did the same thing, except this time I also hit into Daisy Duck, which is fun, I guess. Then he does that with Blue, and he's gonna essentially run the same line on me again because I have to kind of deal with it, except this time I don't have Mim Fox to deal with it a little more. And then Pegasus comes in, everything's evasive, which is like the worst possible thing that could happen. And I remember this part because I remember he's like, oh,
Unfortunately, yes.
yeah, he's like, oh no, she's evasive. I'm like, no, so is Elsa. Elsa's also evasive. That's my one out. So I guess like good long term planning. I don't know what I do against this. Like, I think this one, I don't want to say, oh, I just lose, because like that's kind of a baby thing to say. Because like we're at 5 ink, so we obviously need to kind of get there, because he's gonna go to 18. And we'll see what he does. I gotta click again, not do it too fast, otherwise it's gonna freak out. He has Elsa, and he'll kind of figure it out, and then he has Merfolk. I'm like, okay, what the hell do we do turn 6? Do we have Sisu? No. We kind of, what do we do?
I'm gonna have Merlin and Mini take out Daisy Duck. 2 damage, 1 damage. I'm gonna go ahead and spend 1, 2, 3 to play Mim. I'll get Merlin back to hand, and I'll give
Yeah, that's right.
3. I'll have her pick up Pegasus.
Nice, 2, 3.
Then let's see. Fortunately, no brawl, so I just got an Ink Mini Mouse. I'll spend 1, 2, 3 to play Sisu. Quest 1 Flint, and then 4, and then we go.
Yeah, then he had it there, because I ran out of removal. Ah, that is too bad. That is too bad. That is such a tough game, and I don't know if I can learn a lot from that, because it's just kind of like, okay, we need to focus a lot more on early game removal in that deck, which, like, did we have it? Meh, maybe not. Especially because that was like a very hyper aggro version, but I think it's very effective. Obviously, if decks have easy, like grab your sword still kills it. A lot of other things still kills it, but yeah, interesting setup for sure. Thank you to the 1 and 2 viewers who watched this. I promise we're gonna maybe do some gaming later, but this is sort of my film review for now. Got some games in, learned a little bit about making sure I'm emphasizing my removal and looking through plays a little more, but yeah. And the Amethyst Amber Emerald is just a really tough deck. Even if it doesn't sing, it just does so much. So I'm probably going to stream again later today, or probably going to do some gaming. I'm going to take a little break, though, and we will see you all later.